Peace everyone, this is Kaishin with the Mailman Muscle Channel. I'm going to take you into the gym with me and show you a back workout that I did earlier this week. And if you were to do something along these lines, you'd be able to hit your back in about 5 minutes or so. I'll throw a little bonus in at the end of something from another workout. And if you add that, you'll be able to hit your back in about 7 or 8 minutes. I did not record the warm-up for the first exercise I'm going to show you, so I apologize for that. Let's get into the gym and I'll talk you through everything that I did. All right, I've already done 2 warm-up sets before what you're watching now. I think I did those with like 70 pounds and then 140 pounds. So I'm starting off here with 200 pounds. I knew this was a weight that I'd be able to get for at least 6 good reps. And by good reps, you see the technique I'm using. On the positive part of the rep, I'm pulling the weight down as hard as I can without cheating it, and then doing a nice controlled eccentric or negative, letting the weight go up and then letting it pull me at the top. Obviously, the knee restraints aren't going to let me go anywhere, but I know this part of the set is over, so that's why I let myself up. Now I'm dropping the weight by 20 pounds, and I want to get more reps in. Now, dropping 20 pounds from 200 is only a 10% difference, and I've barely had a rest period, so I already know that I'm not going to get many reps here. I'm hoping for 3 or 4, and that's right where I landed. Now, I'm only to 9 reps now, and I know that making these small drops is not going to allow me to get a whole lot of reps on the next round. But here's what I have in mind. 2 things. 1, by keeping the weight as heavy as I can and still getting about anywhere from 2 to 4 quality reps on top of the ones that I've already done. I know I'm generating as much force as I possibly can on each rep, but I also know that eventually I'm going to hit a drop that's going to feel, air quotes, light, and I'm going to be able to crank out a few more reps than I have been doing on the rounds that preceded it. So once I get to the point in which I have a round that has more reps than the round that preceded it, that's when I shut it down. And that's the point I reached here on this round. I got 4 reps where I'd been getting 3 or 3 and a partial right before that one. So that's when I shut it down. I didn't know how many in total I'd done, but I just knew I'd done more on this round than I'd done on the previous ones. That's another reason to record your stuff in the gym, by the way. You don't have to worry if you lose count. I have to count them up. I have no idea how many I did. Now on to straight arm pullovers. I guess I technically did a warm up. I did like 3 or 4 reps with I don't know, maybe 1 plate less than this, just to know what my working weight was going to be. But if you were to do pull downs, which is a compound movement for the lats, compound as in you're moving multiple joints, you're moving at the shoulders, you're moving at the elbows, and then you follow it up with these pullovers, which is an isolation move for the lats. You see, you're only moving at the shoulders. That's a pretty effective back workout, where if you only have like 5 minutes, you can get this done. And depending on your program, you can either move on to another body part, hit that real quick, or you live to lift another day, just stopped here on your way home from work, hit this, run out, come back, do something else next time. You can also reverse the order and do the pullovers first and followed by the pull downs. I have another video that I'll be uploading in which I discuss what's commonly called the pre-exhaust technique, but I'll get into that another time. But now I'll show you what I call the bonus exercise. I have a video in which I describe how to do this on the Smith machine. I'll link that in the description box. But if you have a few extra minutes and you want to attack your back from a different angle, what people commonly refer to as a horizontal pull, horizontal as in your arms are extended in front of your torso and you pull them in toward your torso, as opposed to a vertical pull like the first exercise you saw me doing, in which you pull from overhead down towards your shoulders. Or if you were doing a pull-up, that'd be considered a vertical pull also, or what a chin up, depending on what you like to call it. As you see here, I'm taking a breather, stretching it out, because I am going to do a rest pause on this exercise. If you are experienced with or have read anything about DC training, dog crap training, which is something I'm actually quite fond of, or just other sources, coaches and trainers who will recommend not doing this exercise in rest pause fashion, I found that with lighter weight, I think it can be safely done. So for me, this is kind of heavy, but 10 reps, if you can do 10 reps or more, I would say that that's light enough that you can actually do a rest pause with this. But you still have to be able to control the weight if you're going to do that. As you'll notice, as I hit the end of this round, I'm still controlling the weight on the way down and letting it get that stretch. Remember, if you want to maximize your gains in muscle growth, you want to take advantage of that stretch, take advantage of that negative. As far as strength goes, like for powerlifting, I'm not convinced that negatives and stretches help me out a lot with that. It's powerlifting, not power lowering. But if for getting muscle gains, take advantage of the stretch and the negative. Lastly, I'm calling this a third round because while I did stop the camera, the time elapsed between the end of round 2 and the start of round 3 was only like 1 minute and 2 seconds. So figure that's close enough. But if you want to say I did a second set, fine, I did 2 sets. But there you go, back done in 8 minutes. That's it for this video, folks. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, you know I'm going to ask you to do all the YouTube things. If you didn't enjoy it, I'm going to ask you to do them also. Please like the video by clicking the thumbs up icon. Please click the subscribe button. Also, click the notification bell so that you'll be notified of all new uploads and activity on the channel. Shout out and thanks, by the way, to those who have already done so, returning subscribers and those who get notifications on the channel. Also, please share the video if you think it could be helpful to someone else. Send them the link to it. And please leave a comment or a question. Let me know what you think about this, especially if you think more content like this would be useful. I'd be happy to make more videos along those lines because right now, one of my main priorities while training is to save time, be as time efficient as possible without sacrificing intensity or progress. So with that, folks, again, thank you very much for watching. I look forward to speaking with you in the next video. Take care. Peace.